Hey everyone and welcome back. So I'm doing a pickups video because I've gotten in so much within the last week or so. It is almost been insane. Since I did my last pickups video, I think if I remember correctly, actually stuff came in literally right after that. And I was like, okay, I'll do one. I'm just waiting one more thing. And then other stuff started coming in, and then I actually made a trip to Best Buy the other day. And well, I have a lot of stuff to show today. So yeah, let's just jump right to it. So first, I did get another Neca figure. I'm not getting as many as I used to, but this one I've been wanting for a while, and I finally got it, and that is the Marty McFly Back to the Future one. As you can hopefully see right there, it sort of has Marty with a backpack and a camera, alternate head with sunglasses, guitar, skateboard, a couple hand options. Been wanting this one for a while, and I saw it in the store, and I was like, you know what, if I'm going to grab it, I should probably grab it now, because if I go back later to look for it, it's probably going to be discontinued. I mean, like, why didn't I buy it when I saw it? After all, isn't that always the case? Next up is a soundtrack release I'm very happy to have, and that is for Friday the 13th Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. It's from La La Land Records, and I believe it's actually the entire score, and it also has the songs from the film. Now, the score was released many years ago on a CD, but obviously didn't have I don't know if it even had all the music. Maybe it did, but it definitely did not have the songs. So very excited to get this, and I did order it early enough where I did get the autograph copy as well, which you can see right here. There's the autograph. There's Fred Molin's autograph, and you're probably thinking, well, it's either that or someone's just sort of slipped with a Sharpie, but no, that's actually his autograph. I've seen it before. That's his autograph, right? Happy to have the soundtrack. Okay, moving on. So next up, I'll get to the more sort of mainstream stuff. First one is actually a DVD set, and that is for Voltron, the complete series. This actually has both the Line Force and the Vehicle Force. And I got this very cheap too, so that's even better. And this was definitely one of my childhood favorites. I'm actually putting together, or trying to put together, a sort of a little display of some of my favorite childhood things with a very specific sort of collectible to kind of go in front of the DVD sets. So I just have to get Transformers, and I'll get more to the display in another video because I'm actually almost very close to having that ready. So next couple titles I got from Best Buy, and these are 4K upgrades, so I can go ahead and sell off the older Blu-ray copies that I have. I'll just kind of go through these real quick. So first up is the 4K release of Creed. I do have the 4K release of Creed 2 already, but did not actually have the 4K release of the original Creed. Next up is the 4K release of Michael Mann's Collateral. Very underrated film, by the way, if you haven't seen it. And here's the 4K release of Martin Scorsese's Shutter Island. Another underrated film, sort of a more horror film from Scorsese, at least in my opinion. Next two are some Eddie Murphy films that I absolutely love. So first is the 4K release of Beverly Hills Cop. Absolutely love this film so much. I'm hoping 2 and 3 get released too, even though 3 isn't technically that great, but I do want all 3 of them. And then finally, I got the 4K release of Coming to America. I have not seen the sequel yet, but I am planning to watch that soon. This next one, I definitely did not need to get. I literally only got it because of the packaging, so feel free to criticize as needed, but I think it's awfully cool. And that is actually a steelbook of Friday the 13th Part 2 with the original poster artwork on it. And this is the Paramount release, so I'm assuming the disc inside is actually the much older Paramount version, not the more recent Scream Factory version. But last year they released the first film in steelbook. I think they're actually doing these sort of one by year, sort of going by release years. You can tell at the top it does say 40th anniversary. Obviously, if I'm going to watch it, I'm going to watch the Scream Factory release, but yeah, I absolutely love the packaging on this, and if they release Part 3 next year, I will get that as well. Very shameless on that one, especially as I've been talking about sort of trying to minimize my collection, and here I am literally buying something only because of the packaging. Next up, the Vinegar Syndrome titles for this month. I am a subscriber, so I do get sent these every month. First up is their adult one for this month, and that is Furia Sexualis. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And the others, ooh, I cannot show the other side. Let's see. Can I show this? No. So it's actually 2 films. The other one is called Prostitution Clandestine. And I can't show that cover. So just take my word for it. Next up with a very cool slipcover is the film Death Promise. Look at that. That's a cool cover. And there's the back real quick. Next one is Rush Week. And there is the back. And then finally, Last Gasp. The very cool slipcover. You can tell the reflective nature of the title. And there's the back. again with some reflective nature in the text there. And then finally I got my second order from the Kino sale. First two are actually Code Red titles, not re-released Code Red titles, actually original Code Red titles that they were selling and at a great price. So I finally got Street Law with Franco Nero, and there's the front and there is the back. I have the older DVD, which I think actually Blue Underground put out the DVD. I think Blue Underground actually put out the old DVD, but I never picked up the Blu-ray, so happy to have that one. And then the next one is 7 Bloodstained Orchids. And this is one I actually thought I already had, and I didn't. And I was like, holy crap, I'm definitely going to go pick that one up. Buddy of mine picked it up, and then he realized afterwards that he had actually already had it. So now we get into the actual Kino releases. So first up, the film Sugar Hill. Another film I actually thought I already had, but luckily I didn't, so I was able to pick it up. Next up is The All-Nighter, starring Susanna Hoffs, who some of you may remember is the lead singer for the Bangles. And yeah, that was enough reason for me to pick up this film, actually. Next one is an interesting one. This is Wings of the Hawk, which is a 3D film. Didn't really pay any attention to this, but actually I saw a review on Blu-ray.com for it, and it was sort of raving about it. And I was just like, oh, let me go. I wonder if that's actually in the sale. And I went and looked it up, and actually it was just like, oh, well, all right, maybe I will give that film a chance, because again, it was pretty inexpensive. And again, I am a big supporter of actual 3D films, so looking forward to actually checking this out. Next one is the 1970 film And Soon the Darkness, which has actually a brand new 4K master that was done for this. So looking forward to watching this one again. It's been a long time. This next one I'm very excited to get because it's an anthology. You know me, I love my anthologies. And that is the classic Dead of Night. I'd actually forgotten that Kino even put this out, so I was very excited to get this because this is an early horror anthology from 1945. I think it's probably best known because one of the stories is, I think, the most famous one for it, which has to do with the ventriloquist dummy and everything. So really happy to get this one. And the final one I'm actually looking forward to checking out because I don't know anything about it, but boy did it get some good reviews. And that is the film Let's Kill Uncle. And this is directed by William Castle. And I was like, I kind of noticed, I was like, oh, William Castle, he directed that? What's that about? And then I looked up some reviews. It's actually supposed to be very, very good. It's sort of like a dark comedy. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna pick this up. So I did. So that's it. Some of these I know I sort of skimmed through where I usually give them a little bit more time, but I figure with everything here, it's like I don't want this video to be too long. And I think that's basically it as far as the immediate stuff that's coming in. I do have like stuff I got during the Shout sale. There's not shipped yet, so that's probably going to be, you know, a little bit longer. But I think for now, movie-wise, this is it, and this is fine. This is enough, considering how backlogged I am in watching stuff. I don't need anything more right now, so yeah. So definitely let me know if you've picked up anything recently, and as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.